We're going to take a look at Baidu here. We closed at 89.96 on the trading session for Friday, up around $2 or about 2.3% from the previous trading session. So going forward, what do we have to know about here in Baidu? Well, we have earnings coming up in about a couple weeks here, May 21st pre-market. So that's about 2.5 weeks from now. And currently we have a doji here we placed on the weekly chart. So that is going to be something that we're going to be kind of concerned about in here. 91 and this $87 level, about $4 range in here is something that we have to worry about. And basically, we're on some low volume as well. So indecision, not really a big channel in here for us to work with. So perhaps maybe a little bit more consolidation in here can kind of give us a decision on whether we should be getting long or buying puts in here anytime soon. You can see here on the daily chart that I opened, you can see where the volume or the volatility has been ever since that big pullback in here. And you can see how everything is super tight. So your 200 SMA, your 9-day EMA, everything's kind of all right in here, right? So you do have a little small gap you have to fill down here to around the 88.65 area. So about $1.50. Don't have to really worry about that too much. But you can see everything's just getting really, really tight in here. You might have a crossover of your 9-day EMA over top that 200 SMA in here soon. So we have to kind of keep all of this in mind and just basically wait for this stock to kind of tell us what to do, right? So currently, if we do finally breach that 91.73 area, the next resistance up on the deck is going to be 96.6. And we're looking at this upper trend line here, which is going to be right around that $100 range. If we do breach below this 87.72, our support really, you're not going to have anything until about the 81, or you go all the way down to this $80 mark in here. So you kind of have a big range after we kind of decide if we're going to breach higher or lower this channel that we're currently trading in. So you have a right around a $5 channel, I'm sorry, $4 channel in here, 87 to about 91. And we have to decide how soon we're going to get out of this and then which direction, right? So you can see in the past at the beginning of the year, just kind of jumbled all in here. And even if you go out to last December, again, we kind of stay in this channel for quite a while. And you can see that we've been in here since 423. So this channel is going to be something for us to kind of be concerned with. And then once we get a breach of either direction in here, then we can kind of start playing this directionally or looking for a little pullback to these resistances and supports in here. So you can see it's very, very tight. Now, if we open up the weekly chart again, you can kind of see again that indecision weekly in here kind of doesn't tell us a whole lot of what we want. We want a nice confirmation and a hold of something and a little consolidation, but really we're still in the middle of the channel and just kind of sitting within this $4 range. Now, you do have right around a $3.50 expected move by this coming Friday. That would put all of this on the table here. But next Friday, which is going to be your monthly expiration, right around a $6 expected move. You go all the way out to your May 23rd expiration, right around an $8 move in here. And that's going to contain your earnings cycle. So perhaps we're just kind of setting up for a little earnings run in here, maybe a little bit more consolidation. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how this next weekly candle ends up playing out. And it's going to give us more direction as far as a part of an earnings run or an earnings price in, I guess, because we do have earnings coming up in the next couple of weeks and a half. So again, what are we looking at? 91.5 in here and right around that 87.5 range. $4 channel in here to kind of wait and see what happens overall for us in Baidu. All right, guys, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.